And we're back again with some more Mass Effect. This time is getting off Novaria, chit-chatting with the rest of the crew, and starting on some of the side quests. And I think that's about it, so let's get into it.
Okay. Moving on. Benezi is dead. We get out to the tram station here. Looks like it. Oh, would you look at that? Labs. Back to the tram station. Nah, these people can burn. I don't really care. We're off to the Normandy. And then to head right back out again to go hopefully find you some better armor, Garrus.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yep, let's do it. Let's hang up on
Patching
them.
through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, do not cut me off like last time. I failed to find it amusing.
It's okay, 'cause I do.
Whoops.
And we're out.
Oh, screw you guys, you bunch of dicks. Okay. I'll take Garrus and Dalli. Why not? The guy might have Quarian armor up there too, I'm not sure.
Pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged.
Come
The
on.
commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Gotta go back, buy that armor. Then we are out of here. Off to the planet whose name I cannot remember. That had the STG people that made a phone call. Alrighty. I don't think I've actually ever taken Dalli on a mission before. Should probably take this time to upgrade all of her points too. All of her skill points and stuff.
Watch your step here, Shepard. Technically, we're no longer in Citadel space.
Fuck it.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
Sure, whatever. This is a store, right?
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Non-human armors. Ooh. Rogan. Turian, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Quarian. And that is some pretty hardcore armor for Rex. Which means we can sell that. What else can we sell here? Shield battery, the assault rifle, that assault rifle, grenades. Dude. And she... Get rid of those. Sure. We got some better shotguns there anyways. We can sell those off. Medium armor, human. We'll keep that. Sniper rifle. Heavy armor. Good enough. Actually.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanchett.
What else does he
Sure,
have?
whatever. This is a store, right?
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Standard items. Got anything that'll really knock my socks off? Like that? And like that. And those. Good enough. Let's get the hell out of here. I don't know why that guy has such wicked armor there. It's kind of a weird place for a shop to sell armor, right? Actually, let's kitch you guys out now while we're thinking about it. So, Garrus. That's way better. Dalli. That's way better. Shepard. Yep. Do that. Beauty. Away we go. Let's go. Virmire, that's the name of the planet. Let's go to Virmire. We got stuff to do there. Do. Actually, I guess we'll go have a quick chat with the crew. And then we'll head off to Virmire.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
No, you're not gonna get me. Ha! You can't decontaminate me if I'm back here.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard.
Here we go.
XO Presley stands relieved.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I have to go.
Joker.
Right, see you.
Okay. Quick chat with the crew downstairs. I suppose I should finally have a chat with Liara and see how she's holding up after, you know, we butchered her mom. You know, might be an idea. I'm still not talking to you. Oh, yeah, no, that's Caden over there. Yeah, I'm still not talking to you. Okay.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Cool. Good deal.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
Cool beans. You seem to handle that incredibly well. That's all I need to know.
Yes, Commander?
Oh.
Is there something you need?
Nope.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Sorry, Dr. Jacquas. Alrighty. Down to check in with the gang down here. All the interesting folk anyways. Not the one lame dude who gets headaches.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Saren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Nice.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up. But it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
Well, that's kind of messed up.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed. And that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Absolutely not. This sounds like a perfect opportunity to get distracted. Let's do it.
I should go.
See you later.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Fair enough, but...
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jerri, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jerri to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Decent. Liara's locker. There we go. Dalli's Rex. Oh, Rex. Yeah. There we go. Here's armor for Rex. Ashley. I thought she could wear heavy armor. That's kind of annoying. Caden, can you wear? Well, that works, I guess. Okay.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant Chief?
No, ma'am. And anyway, Scuttlebutt says he's already sweet on someone.
Oh,
What's
Christ.
up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there.
Man's right.
I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone.
Christ. More poetry.
Heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back.
Oh, shit.
He's probably still watching, though.
Yeah.
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Nope.
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
I appreciate that, Skipper.
Nope.
I should get back to my duties.
Yeah.
Didn't mean
Yeah.
to take up so much of your time.
Moving on. Moving
Dismissed,
on.
Chief.
Ma'am.
Okay. Garrus.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
That's kind of fucked up.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
What the hell did you find?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Krogan testicles.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
That's fucked up.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
That's
I
fucking
hope he
messed
got
up.
what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Got a point about blowing ships out of the sky over urban population centers.
It's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salian?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
We'll go
I'll
check it
out
out.
the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that, but Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Actually, I think we gotta do a little bit more chit-chatting to Tally so we can get her to tell us about that Geth data. Tally.
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
I want to know more about the Geth.
No.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Okay.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Oh, that's
I should
it.
go.
See you later.
Okay. So, we gotta figure out about the Geth and Dr. Salion. Alrighty. Come on, upstairs, upstairs. We are looking for a quest called UNC Geth Incursions. Okay, Geth, Biotics, missing survey team, sorry consort, scan keepers, reporters, class now, okay. Son of Dantius. Okay. No, what's this? Armstrong Nebula Cluster. What's this? Sheer cover. No, we're not going back there. Name Garrus. Actually, you know what? What do we got? What was that thing for Garrus? The Herschel system in the Klepper Verge. Let's go check that out. It'll be something short and sweet to sort of wrap some of this up a bit. Klepper Verge. Mistel, Voyager, Vatican Beta, Emergency. There's the Klepper Verge. We got that Geth one over in the Armstrong thing. Herschel. Yeah, let's go here. Away we go. Forgot we were still sitting here on Noveria.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
Absolutely, sir.
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
How many casualties so far?
17 Marines were killed in the simulation exercises before we realized what had happened. That's when we contacted you. VI support is critical to our military success. They process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. But as advanced as this thing is at military strategy, it's still just a VI. It's not self-aware, and it's completely disengaged from any networks. That's where you come in.
Sounds good.
We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Alrighty. We'll go check that out in a bit. Dr. Hart. Oh, loading screen. Let's do it. Rex, did I give you any shiny new assault rifles like that one? Recoil damper, combat scanner. Garrus. Oh, wait, just do that. We want to use tungsten rounds. Rex. Tungsten rounds. Fight mostly Geth. We may as well have ammo to fight mostly Geth. Alrighty. Test subject. Garrus, why are you using a pistol?
Negative contacts, Commander.
Okay. Moving on. What's over here?
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
We'll take him in, drop him off at the military.
But we have him. We can't let him get away. Not again.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to, or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
Okay. You're right. You're a very lucky Solarian. You owe the Commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus, but you can control how you'll respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Cool beans. Okay, what does he got to loot? EVA. May as well get some gear out of this. IYB. Where does corpse go? I wanted to shoot it a couple more times. Oh well. What else do we got here? What? Okay, fine. What's through here? Cockpit with nothing in it. Okay, good enough. We've killed, we've looted, and we brought some justice to the galaxy. Sounds like it's beer o'clock for Shepard. No. Okay. Yep. Sounds like beer o'clock time. Leave. That's Garrus's thing done. Oh. I guess we should check out what that alliance thing was, eh? Missions, we got Novaria, Virmire. What do we got for assignments? Sol system, local cluster, and we're going to Luna. I think we'll do that in the next episode.